Hey guys, welcome to Flat Top King. Hey, today it's all about the adults. Whiskey Cinnamon Bun Pancakes. We're bringing out the Jack today. You guys stay tuned. You know, sometimes when you get kind of like in this rut, it's almost like marriage, right? Marriage is like just a complete rut. But you just keep doing the same things over again, right? Without kind of like babying yourself, right? Anytime I make breakfast food, I always have my daughters in mind. What do they want? What do they like? How can I make something for them? The French toast sausage stuffed rolls, incredible, right? The girls loved them. But sometimes mom and daddy like to get a little on a nice evening. You know what I'm saying? Somebody commented a long time ago. I should have looked at the dang comment before we started this and said, in my cinnamon roll pancakes, we took cinnamon rolls out of the little biscuit container, made a pancake batter, made cinnamon roll pancakes. I made a cream cheese syrup icing. What about bourbon? And that has stuck with me since day one. And dang it, today we're doing it. Let's go over here. This is butter, and we just got it to the brown stage. If I could show you guys, this is the difference. You see that browning right there? That's the fats in the butter browning. If you don't let it go too far, you're not going to burn it. This is flavor. So it's about where I want it right now. Okay? So let me just pull it off the heat real quick, because I don't want to go any further. Let's go look at the ingredients. I am notorious for my muffin mix pancakes. Today we're not doing it. We're just going to straight pancake mix, because we're going to make a whiskey, brown butter, cinnamon, and brown sugar glaze that goes inside the pancakes.
Like a swirl in the pancakes.
With the whiskey. Then I'm going to add, I've got hot syrup right here warming up. Ooh, that bad boy's hot. I got some syrup warming up there. We're going to put some cream cheese, some more whiskey, powdered sugar, and we're going to make kind of like our own cream cheese glaze syrup to go on top of there. Top them with little toasted candied pecans. It's mommy and daddy day today. All right, let's get started. Let's do the syrup first. The cinnamon glaze that goes in the pancakes, because this is going to have to cool, okay? See how I let it rest and now all the bits are coming up? That's what you're looking for, okay? So I've got a half a stick.
So that's the only thing in the pan is half a stick of butter?
That's it.
What smells so good already? Oh, probably the syrup.
I'm just eyeballing, maybe like a half to 3/4 cup. There we go, brown sugar. A good dash of cinnamon. I want it to be pretty tangy with cinnamon. I don't want to be light on the cinnamon on these. I don't know.
1.5 tablespoons.
Maybe a tablespoon. Teaspoon of vanilla. That's perfect. This is almost like making a roux. I'm going to show you why. See how you got the consistency right there? Just let it keep cooking and cooking and cooking. Now we're going to add this whiskey right here. Keep stirring and stirring and stirring. Now you just want to dissolve all that sugar. You don't want it granule. You know, that texture. You want, oh God, it smells.
It smells so good. You said it's like a roux. Do you want to explain to the people what a roux is?
Equal parts fat and flour. It doesn't matter if you have oil or butter. But when you make a roux, there's a certain consistency you're looking for. So that was just enough fat to take in, absorb all that brown sugar. It wasn't like lopsided one way or the other. As you can see, we're bubbling really good. This is a process of literally making sugar. We're not doing it, but this is the process. You see how thick that's getting? That's reducing. That's what you want. So now to finish it, I'm not trying to make a caramel. I'm just going to cool it down a little bit. About that right there.
How much would you say?
Probably like 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup, something like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See that color? I know I'm onto something. Here, taste my finger.
Yep. I was gonna ask. Oh, wow.
All right, let's just reduce it just a hair. I want everything to come up to a boil again. So just keep stirring, stirring, stirring. You notice how there's not a lot of sugars in it, right? It was what would you the consistency of?
It's like a fall flavor, kind of, maybe
Oh,
because
that's
of
fair.
all of the
Cinnamon,
cinnamon
brown
and
sugar.
brown sugar, and the whiskey is just a hint of whiskey.
That's good right there. All right, we're gonna pull this off the heat. This is gonna be allowed to cool. You don't want it cooled all the way, but you guys know what happens when you make chicken teriyaki or something sugary on the flat top. As it cools, it thickens. That's why I tell you guys to clean as you go, because if you let your stuff cool too fast on your flat top, it's a bear to get off. All right, let's make the pancake batter. Just take your standard pre-made pancake mix. I've got 2 cups here.
What are we using? Bisquick?
Honestly, it's a mix of that and the last box that we had. It was 2 different brands. I just didn't have enough of the other one.
So 2 cups of pancake mix batter.
Yep. I'm gonna add just a little bit of vanilla. I'm gonna keep the cinnamon out of it because there's so much cinnamon in that sauce. And then I'm gonna go in with a cup of buttermilk because if you're gonna make a pancake,
And we already had buttermilk in the fridge.
you might as well make buttermilk pancakes. There we go. All right, our syrups got warmed up. I'm gonna use, because you can't have butter and you can't have pancakes without butter. So maybe just a tablespoon of butter. Probably got maybe like a quarter to half a cup of syrup. Maybe like equal parts. What is that? Maybe like a quarter cup of cream cheese. And then finish it off with just a little bit more whiskey. Told you it's kind of one of them days.
It was a long day at work today.
Maybe something like that. So it's the idea of like a quick cream cheese icing with syrup and whiskey. All right, so just to recap, we've got our cinnamon cooling down right here. This is what you're looking for. See how much thicker it's gotten? That's what you want. You want it to be able to hold on to the pancake batter. And then this is the result. It's kind of like a mix between the glaze and the syrup. Obviously, the more icing, the more powdered sugar, the more cream cheese that you add to your syrup, the more glaze the more icing style it's going to be. I kind of went right in the middle, almost like a syrup / icing. I just kind of like the mix of the mix. All right, pancake, super easy. Show you how it gets done. Butter, of course. All right, simple piping bag. If you guys don't have one, you can definitely just spoon it on there yourself. But I've just got a piping bag for my daughter's cake decorating kit. She loves it when I use her stuff. She thinks it's the coolest thing in the world. She tells all of her friends that Daddy used her cooking equipment in his videos. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Now look, when you're cooking these, since it's already got that sugar, the brown sugar, the whiskey, all that glaze on top of it, you want to cook your pancakes just a little bit longer on one side. When you flip it, don't cook them as long. You don't want that syrup to brown or caramelize or darken or burn on the bottom side. So that's just a quick tip. All right, notice how fluffy they've gotten? Oh yeah. Can you smell that sugar? The cinnamon? All right, like I said, it don't take long. You're talking about maybe less than a minute.
On the second side.
On the second side, yes. I tell you guys all the time to clean as you go, so this is kind of like the idea of like, do as I say kind of deal. Because all that sugar left on the griddle, I'm not going to keep it on there.
I need to start watching. The grease is coming my way now.
Now you know how I feel. Look, you don't have to do a deep clean. You're just trying to get the syrup off of the griddle so when it cools down, you don't have actual sugar candy on your flat top. It's so hard to get off. It's a lot easier to do it when it's warm. I'll come back and clean it in a minute. All right, guys, there you go. The last step is the best step. We're gonna build these bad boys. All right, a little bit of that syrup. It's cooled down a little bit, but the hot pancake's gonna help warm it back up. Now you're gonna add as much as you like. Woo, them things are hot. See them little crispy edges right there from that sugar?
Mmm.
Come back in and top it with some of these candied pecans for a little crunch. My wife just told me the 3 pancakes were not enough, so we just stacked them a little bit higher, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you guys can see this cut. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I'm pretty excited. Now, she is not a syrup fan.
Or a pancake fan.
But I think we might have a winner. It's not as good as I thought it'd be.
Is better?
No? All right, guys, well, we've been debating back and forth. As you can see, the stack's almost gone. I said that it was not near as good as what I thought it could have been. My wife said that we should reshoot the video. I said no, because it comes from the heart. I've said since day one, I'm shooting it to you straight, no matter if it's a griddle review or a food review. I've made it. I made it my own. I put my twist on it. I think it needs more whiskey. I think it needs more cinnamon. I think it needs more sugar. It is good with the syrup.
It is. They are very good. Like, if you got that at a restaurant, though, you would be happy.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it comes down to perspective, right? We talk about it all the time. Like, is this the best thing I've ever made? Nope. And she's like, well, you'd never make a cookbook and say at the very end of the recipe that it's horrible. And I said, I didn't say it's horrible. I just said it wasn't the best I ever... Did you get this reaction when I ate it? No, it just tastes like a cinnamon roll pancake. That's it, with some whiskey. I wish it had more of everything. Like...
The pancake is super good, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't say it's bad. I just said it wasn't the best ever. Why don't you guys make this, make it the way you like it, make a twist on it, make it the same exact way, but whatever it is, make sure you like it when you make it, because that's what it's all about. And the good thing about cooking is you can eat your mistakes. We all make mistakes, or we all think we can make it better. That's the difference.
The difference is that your quote-unquote mistake would be just fine on a restaurant menu.
Well, thanks.
As we've eaten half of the pancakes just sitting here.
I can't stop eating it, but it's not good. Hey, thanks for the ride. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Find us on the Griddle group on Facebook. Comment below. See what you guys think. Peace. One more bite. Just give me one more bite.